Right, I'm just starting this job and I thought I'd just run through a couple of things. So, customer wanted shutters. They've already had a couple of quotes. Got a tilt and turn window there in the middle, which is also a fire escape. So, the couple of people that came in before me, rightly so, recommended putting a frame outside the recess. Questionable what kind of fixing you're going to get there, and how it's going to look, and you know it's still going to be a bit of a pain when you open this as a door like that, how you're going to get it past the frame and all that. So I came in, looked at the job, I said, what about perfect fit shutters? He said, what's that? So no one's mentioned perfect fit shutters to him. So perfect fit shutters click on, a lot of you on here are allowed, you know, they click onto the beading, so it gets rid of all these potential problems. Clicks on. When you do want to open your tilt and turn window, you just open it as normal because the shutter's on there, you'll see in a minute. My supplier, to be honest with you, I pay a bit more, but they do a really good job. They're always bang on. They come with a little sanding, very fine sanding sponge, if you will. So you can buff them, and then you can sift it with this side, and you know, buff it even more and all that. So there's that. But also, let me show you this. In fact, just put you down a sec. Just turn that shutter upside down. This is the bottom. So my supplier, they went on big perfect fit shutters. They put 2 brackets there, 2 brackets there, which in the window they look like that. Oh, look at this little wasp. No. Yeah, so 2 brackets at the bottom, and then also side brackets as well. So I'm just going to fit them now, and then I'll show you the end result. Oh yeah, another reason why I use them as well is they recycle the packaging. So you can see that I've separated all the packaging. So I'll send that back to the manufacturer and they'll reuse it. So that's good as well, isn't it? Rather than binning it all. And here we go. There's the final result. So, don't know if you can tell from the video, but with these 2 windows not being opening windows and this being an opening window, there's less glass, more plastic. Therefore, this blind is slightly smaller. Can you see that now? Now I've mentioned it. So, I had to do a bit of calculations to get this, what we call a split tilt, to line up all the way along. I had to make a deduction. Yeah, a deduction on this one to do that. I explained it to the customer at the point of sale. I said, look, I'm going to do my best to get them to line up. Might not be millimetre perfect, but I'll get it as close as I can, and I must say I'm really quite happy with that. Yeah, anyway, so perfect fit shutters, split tilt. So I asked the customer at the point of sale, how high do you want your split tilt? So bearing in mind, you're in the bedroom. This is a bedroom, by the way. You're getting changed. You want your privacy, don't you? So set it there, which is, well, my arm's not quite straight. It's a bit higher than my shoulder. So let's say 1.6, 1.7 metres from the floor, maybe. So high enough for your privacy. You can tilt your slats with the traditional tilt rod if you want. Personally, I like to do it like this. They go all the way both ways. And I'm quite liking this look actually, so I'm gonna leave them like that while I show the customer. There's a handle cut out there, don't know if you noticed that before, but that's just so that you can open your handle easily. From a fire safety point of view, you know, you can still open that and get out if you need to. Hopefully no one ever does. They're probably going to have the windows like this most of the time, so realistically that's your setting. Or not even showed you I'm fully open, so we can fully open them like this, dead easy. Oh, by the way, anyone who rightly so was concerned of the safety of the wasp, is here. No wasps were harmed while fitting these shutters. I wouldn't.